This is the end of an era. The Lexus LS, the car that invented Japanese luxury, is saying goodbye, not with a whimper, but with a final, elegant bow. After 36 years, 4 generations, and over 1 million units sold, the LS is being retired, joining the Subaru legacy as another sedan casualty in the SUV-dominated 2025 landscape. But unlike many models that fade into obscurity, the LS is going out like royalty. With a limited edition Heritage Edition, only 250 units, priced at $100,730 and dripping in bespoke details. This is Lexus's way of saying, we did it our way. And what a way it was! When the 1990 LS500 debuted, it shocked the world. It wasn't just good for a Toyota, it was better than a Mercedes S-Class or BMW 7 Series, at half the price. It had perfect fit and finish, silent ride quality, and unmatched reliability, all wrapped in a conservative, elegant design that screamed, "I've arrived." It didn't need a badge to prove its worth. It just was. That one car built the entire Lexus brand, proving Japan could build world-class luxury vehicles. Now, in 2026, the final LS500 all-wheel drive Heritage Edition carries that legacy forward. Not with a V8, not with hybrid complexity, but with a twin-turbo V6, Torsen all-wheel drive, and a cabin so refined it feels like a private jet. So how does the LS go out? With dignity, precision, and one last statement. Luxury isn't loud. It's quiet, confident, and timeless. Let's break it down, because this isn't just a farewell, it's a tribute to the car that changed everything. Let's talk about the 2026 Lexus LS500 AWD Heritage Edition, because it's not just a trim, it's a love letter to 36 years of engineering excellence. Limited to 250 units, each one is a collector's piece before it even leaves the dealership. The exterior wears a stunning new color called Ninety Noir, a deep, dark black with subtle blue undertones that changes in sunlight like liquid obsidian. It's not flashy, it's not red, it's understated power. The wheels are 20-inch split 20-spoke alloys in dark gray metallic, intricate, elegant, and unique to this edition. There are no spoilers, no badges screaming heritage, just clean lines, perfect panel gaps, and that unmistakable Lexus presence. Inside, even more special. For the first time ever, the LS offers a Rioja Red interior, a rich, warm burgundy leather that contrasts beautifully with laser special black wood. The seats are heated, ventilated, and massaged, with power lift-up buckles that rise automatically when you open the door. A small luxury touch that makes every entry feel royal. The roof, a panoramic glass moonroof surrounded by Ultrasuede headliner. Soft, quiet, and light-flooded. And on the center console, a Heritage Edition emblem. Your proof that you own one of the last 250. This isn't just a car. It's a monument to craftsmanship, to calm, to quiet confidence. The LS has always been about refinement, not revolution. And the Heritage Edition continues that philosophy, with tech that serves, not distracts. At the heart of the cabin is the Mark Levinson 23-speaker, 2.4 kilowatt reference surround system. One of the best audio setups in any car, period. It uses quantum logic immersion to create a 3D soundstage. So whether you're listening to classical, jazz, or rock, it feels like you're in the studio. Every note is crisp. Every instrument is placed perfectly. And with active noise cancellation, the cabin is so quiet, you can hear the silence. The infotainment system is still the touchpad-controlled display. Not the most intuitive, but reliable, responsive, and distraction-free. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard. Under the hood, the LS500 doesn't have a V8. It never did in this generation. Instead, it uses a 3.4-liter twin-turbo V6 producing 416 horsepower and 442 pound-feet of torque. sent through a 10-speed automatic transmission and a Torsen limited slip center differential for full-time all-wheel drive. It's not the most powerful luxury sedan. The Mercedes S580 and BMW 760i have more grunt, but raw speed was never the LS's mission. Its goal is effortless motion, and this powertrain delivers. 0 to 60 miles per hour comes in 5.2 seconds, quick but not brutal. The turbos spool silently. The transmission shifts imperceptibly. There's no drama, no noise, no lurch, just seamless, linear acceleration that glides you forward like a maglev train. The suspension is air-based, self-leveling, and adaptive, soaking up bumps without disturbing the cabin. On the highway, wind noise is non-existent. Road noise is muted. The engine hums only when pushed. Otherwise, it's silent. This isn't a driver's car. It's a passenger's dream. Built for CEOs, diplomats, and anyone who values peace over performance. And in a world where luxury cars are getting louder, faster, and more aggressive, the LS remains a sanctuary. To understand why the LS matters, you have to go back to 1989, when Lexus didn't exist. Toyota wanted to crack the American luxury market, dominated by Mercedes, BMW, and Cadillac. Their weapon? The LS400. When it debuted, critics were stunned. One famously wrote, "The LS400 is the shining example we've been waiting for. A luxury car that will pamper its passengers in traffic, play limo for a night at the opera, do a cross-country drive, and yet be five-star entertainment when the roads become challenging." It had perfect fit and finish, a 140 mile/hour top speed, and a V8 so smooth it idled at just 68 decibels, quieter than a library. It cost $35,000, half the price of a comparable S-Class. And it came with free maintenance, loaner cars, and white glove service. Redefining ownership, the LS didn't just compete. It reset expectations. In 1994, the second-gen LS400 improved with adaptive suspension, better brakes, and more rigidity, while actually getting lighter. In 2001, the LS430 arrived with a 4.3-liter V8. Still conservative, still flawless. In 2006, the LS460 introduced laser cruise control and advanced safety. In 2007, the LS600 HL became the first 100,000-plus Lexus. A hybrid flagship with 500 horsepower and all-wheel drive. And in 2018, the fifth-gen LS took a bold step with a radical spindle grille, F-Sport handling, and that twin-turbo V6. It may not have outsold the Germans, but it proved Lexus could innovate while staying true to its roots. So why kill a legend? Because the world moved on. Sedans, especially large luxury ones, are dying. Buyers want SUVs, crossovers, and electric vehicles. The Lexus LS peaked in sales in the early 2000s. Today, it sells fewer than 10,000 units a year in the US, dwarfed by the RX, GX, and LX. The market wants space, height, and adventure, not quiet refinement. Lexus knows this. They're shifting focus to electrification, performance EVs, and luxury SUVs. The RZ, TX, and upcoming LFZL are the future. The LS served its purpose. It built the brand, proved Japanese luxury could rival Germany, and set standards for reliability and comfort. Now, it's time to let go. But unlike other sedans that vanish quietly, the LS gets a final act, the Heritage Edition. It's not a sales move, it's a ceremony, a way to honor the past before charging into the future. Is the 2026 Lexus LS500 AWD Heritage Edition worth $100K? If you value timeless design, perfect execution, and engineering purity, absolutely. This isn't the flashiest, it's not the fastest, but it might be the most complete expression of what a luxury sedan should be. It doesn't shout, it doesn't show off, it simply is, refined, balanced, and deeply satisfying. In a world obsessed with screens, speed, and social media, the LS reminds us that true luxury is silence, comfort, and trust. It's not dead. It's just retiring, like a grand statesman stepping away after a lifetime of service. And for those lucky enough to own one of the 250 Heritage Editions, you don't just have a car, you have a piece of automotive history. Would I want a Lexus LS in my collection? If I valued perfection over excitement, yes. If I wanted something rare, elegant, and meaningful, absolutely. What do you think? Is the LS the greatest luxury sedan of all time? Could you see yourself in a 100K Japanese flagship that's ending its run? Drop a comment below. Smash that like button if you want more honest luxury car reviews and real-world stories. And subscribe, because we're not just covering cars. We're tracking the ones that changed history. Until next time, stay quiet, stay luxurious.